What's going on, fellas? It's another C Boogie. Y'all know the rest. Hey, I want to salute y'all for subscribing to my channel, and I want to thank y'all for liking my videos, man. And shout out to the Dime Game Division. Let's rock and roll. First and foremost, man, I gotta say, Self-Improvement Summit 5.0, it's coming to Atlanta, Georgia. Labor Day weekend, man. September 4th, we'll be there. So if you're interested in coming to the Self-Improvement Summit 5.0, email me at BaltimoreBoogie@gmail.com, and I'll square you away with the details. On to the video, man. Irrational confidence, man. I feel like this is what a man should have in himself. You know what I mean? Irrational confidence. Confidence that you can't measure with any kind of man-made metric. You know what I mean? It almost dips into the spiritual world, because a true man is always grounded in something higher than himself. You know what I mean? That's where you get your power from. A higher power, a higher being. And when women come across irrational confidence, well, two things going to happen. Either they're going to run from it because they never seen it before. They may pick up the attitude like, man, it's too good to be true. Or she going to go crazy about it. Either way is fine with you. But irrational confidence, man. And the thing about confidence in general is true confidence is empowering to the people around you. It's nothing that you're trying to do. It's just is what it is. People can get around a certain person, a certain man, and all of a sudden you just feel charged up. Your energy changes. It's motivating. You know what I mean? A person with irrational confidence, their presence alone, their energy is just going to pour into you. You start feeling better about yourself. You start feeling more safe, et cetera, man. You start noticing things about yourself you never seen before. And that's what happens with women. When they get around a confident man, a man that's sure of himself. He's sure in his decision making. He's a disciplined man. He's a calculated man. He's a seasoned man. He just know what he's doing. When a woman get around that particular guy, yeah, it's going to drive her crazy, man. Again, it's empowering. You know what I mean? Man, you got two types of people, man. Some people drain you out. Some people drain you. The moment you get around them, their energy is just low, man. It's hard to describe. They got no confidence in themselves. They not sure about anything. They got no kind of savviness whatsoever. All they do is take as far as energy go. And then you got people that boost you up, man. You know what I'm saying? You got people that pour into you. You got people that breathe life into you. Now, who would a woman rather be around? The guy that's draining, or the guy that breathes life into a woman? But the thing about it is, a lot of guys put way too much focus on the woman. I've been noticing this for a very long time, especially my time on YouTube, man. On social media in general. I've noticed a lot of guys put way too much time into women and not enough time into themselves. Real talk. It's like, okay, well, you know every single thing about female nature, or at least you think you know. You to the point where you can predict a woman's behavior before she even do it. But what do you know about yourself? How are you pouring into yourself? A lot of guys can't really answer those questions. And to me, that's just what it's all about, man. The man that focuses on himself, the man that raises his value, the man that's rare is going to always win. You know what I mean? Then you got to ask yourself, well, what is so rare about me? It could be a multitude of things, man. It could be your looks, it could be your sex appeal, it could be your hustle, you know, it could be the amount of information that you hold, it could be your determination, it could be your discipline, it could be your poise, it could be all of the above. But what separates you from the pack? You know, and I don't think a lot of guys put time into thinking about stuff like this, but just from a woman's perspective, man, you got to understand women get advances, sexual advances, monetary advances, all kind of advances all the time. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. What is it about you that's noticeable? What is it about you that's separate from the rest of the guys? Things in life that's rare, the value on it goes through the roof, man. You know, real talk. If you have something that's rare, you can almost put your own price on it, because you know without a shadow of a doubt these people can't find that anywhere else. Real talk. Real talk. That's why it's just imperative that a man trust in himself, recognize his gifts, you know, his spiritual gifts that the universe has blessed him with, you know, and take time to craft that. You know what I mean? Stop trying to be like everybody else, man. Develop a mind of your own. When a woman come around you, she should be saying, man, I've never met a guy like you before. You know, the real ones know what I'm talking about, because y'all heard that before. When a woman start talking like that, that's when you start making strides in this thing. Like, oh man, all right, boom, you know, and then you move on to the next level of things. I've never met a guy like you before. That's really what you want to hear from a woman. Real talk. That's when your value goes up in her eyes. You dig? But it all starts with the irrational confidence, man. You gotta have it. You know, and confidence simply just comes from trusting your abilities to perform. You know, that's it. You got enough evidence in your life that's telling you on an individual basis you can get the job done. You have enough success in a certain area to be confident that when you show up, you're going to get the job done. Why? Because you did it before, and you did it again, and you did it again. The evidence is there. And then you start talking irrational confidence, man, that's almost spiritual, man. It's psychological and spiritual, actually. You know what I mean? Because you're getting your power from something higher than you, but just on a man-made level, you just know you better than everybody else. You know, it's not an ego thing. You know, you're not just too into yourself. It just is what it is. It's a is what it is thing. You know, call it what you want. It's a is what it is thing. You know? So when women come around a man with irrational confidence, yo, man, her whole disposition is going to be different. Real talk. When a woman comes around a man that's rare, her whole disposition is going to be different, man. Why? Because she knows she's not going to find that man nowhere else. So she going to do whatever it takes to hold on to that man. You dig? And I'm going to close with this, man. That's why I'm going to say it one more time before I stop this video. It's imperative that a man improves and works on himself. You know, it's nothing wrong with knowing female nature front and back. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But that's just one tool in the tool chest. That's just one tool. You know, your true power comes from within. Your true power is in your skill set. Your true power is inside of you as a man. Period, man. you know? Your true power doesn't come from walking up to a woman and telling her about her nature. You don't think a woman understands her own nature? You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's no power in that. You know, you may get off for a couple seconds, like, yeah, you know, I put that woman in her place and all of that. I mean, that's cool. You know, it's a time and place for that, but the true power comes within you, your masculinity, and who you are. You know, you're rare. You know, you're a man of confidence. You're a man of discipline. You know, that's where your true power lies, man. And shout out to the Dime Game Division. Peace.